Hey y'all, Marty here. And I'm gonna go for a hike. I want you all to come with me. This will be a little bit different hike, and my longest hike ever, but I think it'll be fun. So, it is Thursday morning, about 7:30 a.m., May 20th, 2021. I got home from my trucking trip on the road, working on the road, and I went from Minnesota to Arizona, and then to Wisconsin, back to Minnesota. It seemed longer than that. There was a lot of waiting and delays, but God was with me and worked everything out. And yeah, so I'm home, and I'm home for 4 or 5 days. So my wife worked last night. She's still working, and she'll come home this morning and go to bed. So I thought, you know, I was just gonna lay around and rest and start my weekend, my home time, by just being lazy, but I'm gonna go for a hike. I need the exercise, fresh air, adventure, so I'm gonna go for a hike. And yeah, I'm just gonna push myself to do a little bit longer hike today, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it in just a minute. But for now, I'm gonna head to Sibley State Park in New London, Minnesota. It's about a half hour from our house, and go on the Mount Tom Trail. So I'll tell you more about it in just a little bit, and I'll take you along with. So come along. Duckies, oh, little babies there. Sorry to disturb you. Okay, so decided to chat for a minute here on my way. I'm in my pickup. I love driving my pickup. I love my pickup. I'm always in my big truck. It seems like I work so much. And we all do. Anyway, it's nice when I'm home and I can drive my pickup. I like driving my pickup. Anywho, I was just gonna chat a little bit on my way. Okay, so if you've been watching my channel for a while, thank you so much. If you're my loyal watchers, I really appreciate you all. Again, I started my channel like 10 years or so ago. It was kind of slow growing. I just basically like to share my life. So most of my earlier videos were woodworking, and then I started adding lots of other things, family stuff and trucking and teaching, and last couple of years doing more outdoor stuff, and now doing lots of hiking and spoon carving and all kinds of stuff. So, and just whatever, trail cam stuff. Anyway, yeah, so my channel is just a hodgepodge of me just sharing my life with y'all. So if you've been watching for years, I really appreciate. Again, it's just a little channel, nothing fancy. I don't make a penny. I'm just making videos because it's kind of fun to do and just share my life. And I also like to just make videos that preserve memories. I like to watch them later, and I hope they'll, you know, my wife and kids can watch them when I'm gone. And anyway, but so kind of rainy this morning, which I hope it stops. It's supposed to stop in a little bit. Anyway. If you're new to my channel, thanks for watching, and again, it's just a hodgepodge of different things and me sharing my life. Again, also for new and old watchers, I have a lot of playlists. I've made a lot of playlists. So if you only like my woodworking videos, watch my woodworking playlist. If you only like the hiking ones, I have a hiking playlist. They're all kind of separated in different playlists, so you can watch, binge watch a lot of me. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, check them out. Yeah, so I'm going on a hike, and this is going to be a little bit different hike. Two things. It's the longest hike I've ever done. It's going to be between 4 and 5 miles. I know that's still really small compared to what most people do. I mean, people who hike a lot, they do 5, 10, 15, 20 miles a day. But again, I like really short hikes. I like to take my time. My little hikes I do when I'm on the road trucking. Just short little hikes and really enjoy it. And when I'm home with my wife and I, we like to do our little hikes and just really enjoy, videotape, take pictures, and just enjoy God's creation. So yeah, this will be a little bit longer. It's longest for me, between 4 and 5 miles. But I want to do this, I want to push myself and just try to do something longer. I need to exercise. And I wanted to start doing a little bit longer hikes too. Yeah, so I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to videotape, take pictures, really enjoy it. But I'm going to go a little faster, a little more consistent. I don't want it to take all day. I'm guessing it's going to take like 3 hours. I don't know for sure. And a lot of people do it an hour and a half, but I mean, I'm guessing 2-3 hours for me since I like to take my time. Anyway, so it's between 4 and 5 miles, and it's the Mount Tom Trail. And it's Sibley State Park, New London, Minnesota. It's about 30 miles northwest of where we live. One of many of Minnesota's wonderful state parks, and I mean, we have a couple hundred, and they're all different. I mean, there's ones in the south, and they have prairie ones, and there's ones that are, in central Minnesota that are, woods mainly, and a lake or river here and there, and then up north, and the Boundary Waters and the North Shore, where lakes and rivers and almost mountains, hills, and lots of wildlife, and just wonderful variety of different state parks in Minnesota. So yeah, so this is Sibley State Park I'll be at, and there's like 3 trails there. My wife and I did a short 1 mile hike there, and then there's another one, I don't know the name of it, it's like a couple miles, and then the Mount Tom one is the longest one. It's between 4 and 5 miles. So I'm going to try to make it like 5 miles, or I might do part of another trail or whatever to make it, see if I can do 5 miles. So anyway, yeah, and it goes by the lake there. I think it's Andrew Lake, and it goes up in the hills and around and around. And I heard there might be construction there too, working on the trail, so there might be a detour or something, so we'll see what it is. And it's been raining off and on this morning, and it's just kind of letting up now. Yeah, the trail might be wet, but it shouldn't be too bad in the woods. It's a little warmer than I like. It's like 60 now, and it's going to be about 75 today, but I like it cooler, I like spring and fall, but that's okay. I just want to do a hike today, and might get a little wet, but it'll be nice. It's actually letting up, and the sun's going to be coming out in the next hour or two, so it's better for video pictures and stuff. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this hike. Anyway, the other thing is I'm going to travel light. So I have my big backpack, my dark green black backpack, and yeah, I have everything but the kitchen sink in there because I just love to carry it. It feels good, even on short hikes. And it's about 32 pounds. Well, I decided I'm going to go a little lighter since this is a longer hike, and I just want to push myself and see if I can do this hike. So I have my smaller backpack, and I have just the 10 essentials in there, and food and water and first aid and all the different things, a few other things. But it's 9.5 pounds, 9.5 pounds, and that's like ultra light for me. I don't know if it's actually considered ultra light, but that's water and snacks and first aid and just essentials. But it's 9.5 pounds, so it feels a lot lighter, but it still feels good to have a pack on. I like to have a pack on. It helps me stand up straight. It's better for my back and my feet to have a pack. So I just have my small pack, and it's lighter, and I even have a lighter hat on. And just a little bit lighter so I can, it's a little bit easier, because a lot of times I do a 1 mile hike and I'm exhausted after carrying that 32-pound pack. So this will be lighter, and yeah, so, and I'll take you along with me. So that's about it. So we're gonna, as soon as we get to the trail, I'll put my pack on and we'll get going. So hope you enjoy, and yeah. Well, it's still raining. I thought the rain was going to let up. It's pretty much steady rain. I don't know if I want to hike in steady rain. I thought it was just going to be sprinkling and then clearing up. Glacial Ridge Trail, Scenic Byway, Sibley State Park, New London, Minnesota. Yeah, I think I might wait a little bit before I start. As it is, the trail's gonna be wet. I might wait a little bit. Road construction in the state park. Party. Okay, I'll go this way. I mean, it's not pouring rain, it's just kind of steady. And in the woods, it's not as wet. You know, you got the tree cover. But I guess there's a detour on the trail, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but it'll be fun no matter what. I'll just take in circles or whatever. Road construction in a state park. Okay, so it looks like they're working on the short trail that my wife and I did, but I'm doing the Mount Tom trail. But I think they're working on that too. But I'm still gonna do this. Rain, road construction, I'm still going to take this hike. But I think what I'm going to do is I got up kind of early. I'm still kind of tired. I'm going to take a little nap in my truck. And wait about an hour and let the rain let up a little bit, at least. I mean, the road construction, the trail construction isn't going to let up, but at least if it's not raining. Yeah, so I think I'm going to take a little nap. Phew, that stinks. Alright. Yeah, pillow. Anybody got a pillow? There's a green finch on my windshield. Beautiful green finch. Think I could flip the camera around before he flies off? No. Well, he's over by the mirror now. Okay, well, I can't get to sleep. And this little finch is just hanging around my window here. It's kind of funny. I think he's saying, let's just go for a hike. Well, the guys are doing construction over here, working on the trail. They're working on the rain. I checked the weather, and it's going to be like 2 hours before the rain lets up. And then it doesn't sound like the sun's coming out. So they changed the forecast, of course. Oh, well. I think I'm just going to get ready and go. It's just like misting. It ain't real bad. And in reality, when you hike, especially like if you're through hiking, you hike in all kinds of weather. I mean, I'm not a through hiker. I'm not even really a day hiker. I don't know what kind of hiker I am. I do these little hikes and just enjoy it. But, so, I have a windbreaker. I have a rain jacket in there too. I got my hat. It's just kind of misty. In the trail, it shouldn't be too bad. It's not pouring rain. I think I'm going to go rather than just wait. Because, yeah, I'm here to hike. So, here we go. Okay, well, I walked up a hill and I ended up being at the campground, so I gotta find the entrance to the Tom Trail. Pretty pond over here. You hear the frogs. Well, I did hear them a little bit ago. The birds. Spring is in bloom in Minnesota. I'm starting to learn trees and flowers and plants and stuff more. I have a lot to learn. I'm slowly learning. Alright, so came from over there. My truck's over there. It must be over this way where it starts. I see a sign. See, I walked that way over the little meadow there and up that hill. And that's just to the campground. I think the trails are across the road here. And my feet are already wet. That's okay. I mean, it's usually dry and sunny when I go on hikes, so, well, that's okay. Okay. Let's see here. It didn't seem like it was marked over there. I'm like, this isn't marked very good. And they said the trails marked are really good. So, this must be the trail entrance here. My snowmobile trail starts here. Okay. Where's the Mount Tom Trail? Goes that way. And it goes this way. That's the sign say. Okay. I'm already tired. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Take a picture of this. The green, so alright. Yeah, my truck's right there. Right here. So the trail goes like this. And then back. There's Mount Tom. There's Little Mount Tom. Here's Lake Andrew. So anyway. Okay. So. Oh, okay. You can go left or right. Depends on which way you want to go. I want to go counterclockwise. Because that way, the last part will probably be the easiest along the lake and then back up to the parking lot where I started. Oh, see if we can do this. Around 4 miles. I wanted it to be 5, but I'd have to do another trail with it, and I think the other one's closed. But we'll see. 4 miles might be enough. That'll be a record for me anyway. Oh. Sad to see down trees, but at the same time, I think that's a paper birch. Wonderful spoon carving material there. Anyway. Yeah, it's just a wide grassy trail so far, but I guess there's a lot of variety in here. Meadows and woods. Well, there's an orange arrow to the right. And it's pretty quiet too, because gosh, if there's going to be signs often like this, that's kind of nice. Where am I? Right by, I'm just right of A. I don't know. Actually, I think I'm already here going that way. I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to walk. I'm just going to hike. But yeah, it's a Thursday morning, off season, and it's kind of rainy. So, I might be the only one out here today, but I'm going to keep talking because I want to keep the bears away. If there's any in here, Timberwolf, Bobcat, who knows. I was going to try not to stop a lot. Make it more of a brisk hike, but I just love to see beauty. And I love moss on a log. So much green, so pretty. After being down in the, I thought something moved there. After my trip out to the deserts, brown and dry, nice to get home where it's green. Bugs stay away. I sprayed, and I brought my spray. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. already going uphill, but that's good for me. It's a nice trail. I mean, it's dirt with some rocks and grass, and they really seem like they, almost seems like they mowed through maybe, I don't know. Keep it clear, nice. Yeah, I'm huffing and puffing already. Gotta lose some weight and get in shape. And this is the best way, I think. So green. Oh, nice. I'm glad I brought my trekking pole because it helps me go uphill and down and over things. And yeah, nice. Okay. So to the left goes to the lake. Oh, sorry. Those barking spiders. Left goes to the lake. Mount Tom to the right. So this is D. Oh, okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm right there. So to the left I could go down to the lake that way. Or right goes up to Mount Tom. So I'm going that way. Yeah, I'm going counterclockwise. I'll come back that way. Alright. Yeah, it's still off and on rain. It's just light. It's not, I'm not getting soaked. And I don't even have anything with me, even in my pack, that would hurt to get wet, really. And actually, it's a little warmer than I like. So the rain actually helps it feel a little cooler. So it's nice. And being in the woods, it's, I mean, it could be pouring rain and you wouldn't get super wet because it's, you know, the canopy of the trees kind of helps. I'm going downhill a little bit here. The easy way or the harder way? Take the road less traveled. I got my Sketcher hikers. Probably the best pair of shoes I've ever had. They're like trekking, hiking shoes. Really comfortable on my sore, flat feet. They feel good. Boy, woodpeckers have been busy. There's a hole over there. Yeah, most people do this 5 mile or so hike in an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yeah, probably take me 3 or 4. And I'm still stopping to see things and enjoy the beauty of God's creation. Okay, I don't know what that means. There's a blue diamond and it goes that way. It's wider and it kind of goes that way too. I don't know. This looks like the main trail. I'm in a state park and it's not real far, so it's not like I'm going to get lost in the wilderness. It's pretty much just a big loop. Oh, I do love moss on a log. So pretty. Looking for mushrooms and things growing. I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, the leaves are definitely growing and some flowers. Very nice trail so far. Some good ups and downs. It's good for me. I need it. And actually, I'm glad actually there's a little bit of rain because it's keeping me a little cooler. I mean, I'm sweating, but yeah, growing this thing. I don't know. I don't know what you even call it. It's not beard. It's not goatee. Kind of a half thing. I don't like facial hair. I don't think I look good with it, or it doesn't really feel good on me, but just for a change. And I've grown this a lot of different times, only just short. I keep it like 1/8 of an inch, just fuzz. But I do something different and try to, now I'm going uphill again. Try to do something different and grow it a little thicker and see what it looks like. Of course it's gray, I'm getting old. Beautiful day the Lord's made. Okay, I'm going down again. This is kind of cool because it's up and then down and up and down. Oh, purdy. Kind of a rolling trail through the woods. It goes down and it goes up and it goes down. That's pretty. Let's see if I can start guessing trees as I'm learning. Aspen, maybe. I'm kind of learning just the basic ones. There's lots of trees. This is really cool because you can either go left or right, or you can go straight down, and then it's a little more challenging. I'm taking the challenging route straight down. And maybe by the end of the trail I'll be taking the easier route. But yeah, so I think I finally know the difference between pine and spruce. You know, pine are more straggly, longer needles, and spruce are more full with shorter needles, like Christmas tree. There's 3 different kinds of oak, basically: red oak, white oak, and bur oak. And then there's maple, sugar maple, red maple, and actually box elder are in the maple family. And there's poplar and aspen and elm and cedar and different ones. Yeah, this is actually really nice because it goes up, and then just about time I'm about ready to pass out, it starts going down. Another uphill. You know, it's really hard. It doesn't show depth on a video, but this is pretty steep. But it's, I mean, gosh, it's got the wood beams and rocks. Makes it easier. But it is uphill. Those are pretty little yellow flowers. Green leaves. I'm sweating like a pig. But it's fun, it feels great. A little over a mile. About a quarter of the way. I'm gonna take a break for water and a snack about halfway. Opened up to a little clearing here. Red oak, I think. I'm taking pictures of these. I'll check later to see if I was right. And then it goes downhill again, and then uphill. The nice thing is it's never, you know, it's not a real long downhill or a real long uphill. It's kind of a nice up and down, nice variety. Oh, like the raindrops on the leaves is pretty. Oh. Drop my phone. Not sure. But I think this is a bunch of small quaking aspen. I think quaking aspen are that shaped leaf, and I think they have white bark like a birch, I think. I don't know what these are. These smaller ones are pretty. Oh, getting a little higher here. Kind of pretty. See over the trees a little bit. Down in the woods down there. Getting higher. I don't know what the elevation? I'm tired. I don't know what the elevation is, but you know, it's Minnesota. I think the highest mountain is like 1,500 feet. Eagle Mountain up north, I think. I don't know how high Mount Tom is here. But I guess there's an overlook. I think there's actually a tower you can climb or something. I don't know. Let's see. See when I get there. These are pretty. I have no idea what they are either. Yeah, you can look down in the woods here now. Kind of on a little ridge here now. White oak, I think. What was the other one? I don't remember. I think white oak has a, you know, same shape leaf, but it's rounded like that. And I think the red oak is pointed. And then bur oak has like a big fat leaf at the end, I think. I'm probably wrong. We'll see. But I'm learning. I love to teach. I really do love teaching. But I also love learning. I'm going to be 55 in a few months. And I love to learn. I don't want to ever stop learning. Yeah, some of it's just weird, random stuff, but it's just neat to know things and to learn and enjoy this world that God has created. Okay. Now see the difference? Those ones are pointed on the ends. The last tree was rounded. One's red and one's white. You can get them straight. So pretty. Yeah, it's overcast. Off and on rain. A little too warm for me. About 20 degrees too warm, but that's okay. It's still a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day the Lord has made. Okay. Well, we come to a tarred part of the trail. Oh, I think we might be coming to the clearing. There's a parking area, and I think there's a short trail up to Mount Tom. And I think there might be restroom here, because I need it. Take a little break, drink some water, and get rid of some. I gotta go number 1, but I think I could go number 2 also. I know, TMI. But it's good to share. I mean, I told you I like to share my life with y'all. Sorry. I could edit that out. I'll probably edit that out. You know I'm not going to edit that out. It's all part of the fun. It's a little fun. I mean, poop happens. Alright. What do you think the odds are? Praise the Lord. That was a blessing. To find a pooper a little over a mile up the trail. I think it's the only one on the trail though. Well, there might be one down by the river or by the lake, I'm not sure. Anyway. Take a little break here. Oh. Yeah. I just sat on a wet bench. A little picnic table here, and the seat's wet. And now my seat's wet. Oh, yeah. Drink some water, have a little snack. I don't know what. What should I have? We got beef jerky, beef sticks, snack bars, nuts. Oh, I'm sweating like crazy. And it is warm. It's too warm for me, but I like to enjoy every season. And today was the day. Today was the day for a hike. The rest of the weekend I want to help my wife, Marilyn, work on the garden, and I get cut grass and work in the shop a little bit and just putz around the house and the yard and in the shop and enjoy time with her. And I go visit my daughters and just enjoy being home. So today, this morning was the day for a hike, even though it's not perfect weather. But anyway. All right. I'm going to start with this. Good old Spam. Gotta love it. Made right here in Minnesota, in Austin. I actually have a museum down there. Oh, that's weird. Fully cooked, ready to eat, hot or cold. Heat Spam classic, slice as suggested. Fry, slice in a skillet, golden brown on both sides. Grill, place slice on grill or broiler pan. Microwave, place slice in microwave, safe plate on high for 1.5 minutes. Okay, where's the ingredients? Pork, that's good. Water, good. Salt, modified potato starch, and sugar, sodium, nitrate. There's no mechanically separated chicken parts, that's good. 230 calories. I've already burned off that. Yeah. A good source of potassium and protein, it looks like. A little bit of iron. Yeah. Best used by April 2031. This stuff is good for 10 years. It's better than the pre-made backpack meals. You know, those things are good for like 50, 60 years. It's funny. And they're really expensive. I know people eat those a lot on trail and camping and hiking, but I don't think there's any reason for it. I mean, they have the Nor sides and even those are only a couple dollars a bag. They're like rice and pasta and veggies and stuff, and you can get tuna and salmon and Spam and all this stuff and really cheap for like a couple dollars. And actually, if you go with the generic brand, Great Value or whatever generic brand, they're like $1 a pack. I mean, that's a good way to go, you know, hiking meals. You don't have to get the expensive stuff. Yeah. Looks like old skin. It's just nasty. Actually, it's pretty good. Not bad. It's actually pretty gross, but you know. No, it's good in a backpacking, hiking kind of way. When you're hiking and, you know, you just need something, anything's good. It is good fried. I make up all these little meals in my truck. And what did I make? Oh, I made ramen, and I added some veggies, and then I added chunks of, not this, out of the Spam Auto can. I just kind of cut it up in little tiny chunks and microwaved it for like, I don't know, an hour. Fried the heck out of it and put garlic salt on there and Montreal steak spice and crazy salt and pepper and everything else, and mixed it all in with it. Oh, it's really good. I mean, you know, yeah, when you fry Spam, it's really good. Fry it with eggs or something. This is like 80 cents. No. I know you want some. It's actually pretty good. I just can't get past the... I said it looks like old skin, and it does. Now I feel like I'm eating old skin. Somebody else's old skin. Oh, Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. It's going good. I mean, I'm already tired. I'm only a quarter of the way, but it's going good. It's actually beautiful. It really is. When I'm walking, it feels muggy, but it's only like 60. And there's a little breeze and light rain. It's just misting now. I get misty holding your hand. Ray Stevens, sometime in the 70s, early 70s, I think. Good tune. Anyway, sorry, I won't sing. But it's actually comfortable. I'm glad I wore short sleeve. I was going to wear long sleeve. We're past long sleeve, I think. Really slimy and greasy, too. Kind of gross, but also tasty and satisfying, too. I mean, in a Spam kind of way. Wow. I think there's a grove of walnut trees right here, I think. Almost fell off my bench. Good thing I'm the only one out here. I think I'm weird talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you all. So thanks for being with me on this little hike. Actually, it's a long hike. 4 or 5 miles. This is going to be the longest hike I've ever done. Up until now, the longest one was 3 miles. That Skunk River hike in Iowa I did. It was a 3-mile round trip. My wife and I have done a few that like 2 miles, 2.5 miles. One at Banning State Park was almost 3 miles, I think, round trip. I'm not sure. But this will be 4 miles, maybe 5. We'll see. But I'm having fun. It's going good. So there's a little trail here that goes up to Mount Tom. I'm going to go up there and then come back and then get back on the main trail. And yeah, I'm a quarter of the way. Anyway, here we go. Okay. And my battery's kind of starting to die, so I bought a battery pack charger thing, and I got it plugged into it. Hopefully it's going to charge while I use it. Ooh, this is cool. So that's all Minnesota State Parks, and see how there's a different sections of Minnesota. So this southwest side, the orange, is prairie. Deciduous forest, which is hardwoods, is the red, southeast through central and up to
northeast a bit. And then coniferous, like pines and spruce and all that. The softwoods is the big green of the north and northeast. Boundary Waters and the North Shore. That's where my wife and I were. That whole big spot there is Lake Superior. And right about there is where Duluth is. And we go north of there. And we were there a couple weeks ago for our anniversary weekend. The North Shore of Minnesota is, I think, the most prettiest, most enjoyable place in the whole country. Definitely the state of Minnesota. There's a lot of places I haven't been, but I've been to just about every state. Next week I'm going to Oregon. Anyway, that'll be my last state. But anyway, I still think it's one of the best, nicest places. Yeah, there's Gooseberry, Split Rock, Tedagooch, George Crosby, Temperance, Cascade, Judge Magny, and Grand Portage. Those are all state parks, and we pretty much went through them or by them a couple weeks ago. But yeah, they're all over. And we've been to Banning. There's a waterfall in there and a river, really pretty. And where I am right now is Sibley. And we've been to Minopa. Is that Minopa? I think. Why does that look different? Yeah, I think that's Minopa by Mankato. There's beautiful waterfalls there. I think that's all the state parks we've been to. I've lived here all my life, and we're just now starting to enjoy the state parks more, and just in general the outdoors. I've always enjoyed the outdoors, but just last couple of years trying to enjoy it even more, and taking time wherever I am to just enjoy the outdoors. Anyway, Minnesota State Parks. Windows on Minnesota's landscapes. Explore Minnesota's hardwoods at Sibley State Park. Tells a little bit about this park. You can screenshot or watch that slowly if you want to know more. But anyway, it's not marked here, but I believe this is the little hike up to Mount Tom. I mean, I think I'm basically on Mount Tom. Don't need my hiking stick when I'm on a tar trail. Oh, I think it's right up here. I mean, I was climbing a lot of the way already, so I think I climbed to the top of Mount Tom. There's kind of a lookout up here. A bench is always a welcome sight. This is a pretty park. I'm not positive, but I think that's a bur oak. See, it has like the leaf at the end of the leaf. I can't get real close to that tree, but at the end of it, there's a big, part of the leaf at the end of it. I think that's bur oak. If I could get closer, it's kind of down in the weeds, but I would take a picture of it. Anyway. Oh yeah, wow. Still climbing. And then I got some steps to climb. Oh, look at down in here. Isn't that pretty? Party. I would love to see a bear. I mean, not close enough for them to eat me, but it would be neat. Oh, breeze feels good. Ooh. Ah, we got a view up here. Oh wow, this is pretty. Oh, it's pretty. Little rainy, misty, foggy, so you can't see all the way, but the lake that I'm walking down is over that way. Oh my gosh, that looks a long ways away. I didn't think it was that far. And then with that way, if you could see it, it would be Wilmer. And then way over that way is where we live, Grove City. Alright, I'm gonna yeah, okay, I'm gonna walk up here a little higher. It's neat, they have pictures here that tell you what you're looking at. Okay, this way, over that way is Spicer, and over that way is New London. Kind of neat. Monongully Lake, over there somewhere. Glacial deposits built the Alexandria Moraine Complex. Huh. Oh my goodness, seriously, this breeze feels good up here. Mount Tom's plant life change through time. Boreal forest, prairie oak savanna, tundra, mixed hardwood forest, oak cedar forest. That's pretty cool. This way, Games Lake is over there. They should have these up on the top up here because I'm guessing you can see these things better from up there. Glaciers built Sibley's hills and lakes. Huh. Well, in part, but God really did. He might have used the glaciers. Hi, how are you?
I didn't realize anyone was up here. You scared me.
Me neither, sorry. Yeah, I thought I was the only one out here during the week. Are you guys hiking the whole trail?
We're hiking the hiking club trail.
Oh, okay. So, is that like... Oh, that was neat. There's a couple coming up here hiking. I didn't think I'd see anybody today. They're actually doing like 4 state parks today, and they're my age. Nice people. Talking to them about the parks in Minnesota and stuff. And they're not doing the whole Mount Tom trail. They're just doing a partial trail, I guess, here. But so I'm up on top of the overlook here. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. If it was clear and sunny, you could see even farther. But wow, this is Minnesota. Tell us we don't have mountains. I mean, maybe it's a mountain, but it's a beautiful hill. And yeah, you can see a long ways, even though it's overcast. If it was clear, you could see farther. Lots of birds. A few minutes ago I heard a loon. This is kind of neat because, you know, I did the little climb, or the long climb, a mile up basically. And now I'm up above the tree line at this overlook. And yeah, you can You can see a long ways, even with overcast and a little foggy. Okay, so I was up there. Okay, so I came from that way over there, and the restroom's right there. And then I walked up there to Mount Tom overlook. And that's the road. And I think this must be the continuation of the trail. So that couple, they said they weren't doing the whole Mount Tom trail. They said it was only 2 miles, but it's about 4 miles, the whole Mount Tom trail. I don't know where you get off to not do the whole trail, so I'm not sure. Anyway, this says Lake Andrew, so that is the right direction, I believe. Oh, this is pretty. I'm not sure. It's not pine. It's not cedar, I don't think. Shagbark hickory, maybe? I don't know. There we go. Well, according to All Trails and my Garmin on my wrist, this hit 2 miles. So I guess that is the halfway point. That little parking area there with the restroom and the Mount Tom overlook. I know it's just a dandelion, but it's still pretty. It's all pretty. Who's to say what's a leaf or a flower? God created it all, and it's all beautiful. Okay, so I think that's a bur oak. You know, with the kind of bigger end there, I think. Actually ended up being a beautiful day for a hike. I'm guessing by the time I get to the end of it, sun might be peeking through. Let's see. It's neat to see some people. It's nice. I don't like a trail busy. I love that the more people that can enjoy the outdoors, the better. But it's nice if it's not too busy. But it's nice to see somebody too. Looking for mushrooms or fungus. I haven't seen any yet. Lots of pretty moss. Going uphill again here. Looks like big boulders as steps. This is pretty cool. And I think this might be the Little Tom outlook up here, I think. Mount Tom. That's where I came from. Little Tom, Lake Andrew. So let's see Little Mount Tom. Little Mount Tom. That's pretty. Another pretty view. There's a road there. I'm gonna sit for a minute again. Cliff Bar. Crunchy peanut butter. You know, most of the time I eat generic, any kind of bar. It's nice to have a Cliff Bar once in a while. But I do generic in just about everything. Again, I'm a really budget thrifty person. I know you gotta pay money for some good things, but I mean, all my stuff in my pack, my woodworking, all different things in my life. Things on a budget. Then it's not a burden and you enjoy it more. If you have money to buy good quality stuff, it's okay. Now we got a $30 hammock, works great. You can buy a $100 one or $500 one. If you have the money, that's fine. But you don't have to. I just want people to enjoy life and do things they like. On a budget and be thrifty and still be able to do it. You know, things for your pack, or woodworking, or crafting, or whatever your hobby is. You know, thrift stores, you know, military surplus stores, and camping thrift stores, and garage sales, and Facebook Marketplace, and you know, you get lots of good deals. Took a little break here on the top of Little Tom. Let those people get ahead of me because I think they're going the same direction. It's actually a beautiful day. Yeah, I like sunshine, but it's just a light mist off and on, and the breeze is beautiful. It is really nice. I thought it was going to be hot. I've been sweating because I'm hiking, but I'm almost chilly a little bit now. It feels just wonderful. Yeah. Keep going here. So yeah, that's a Little Tom view. That's where I came from. And that's where I'm going. A little downhill. You gotta be careful when it's wet, especially if rocks are slippery. Whoa. Just as I said. You don't want to fall and break an ankle or a leg or something. So be wise and be careful. this is different. Like a rubbery grate here, so you don't slip. That's kind of nice. Ooh, lots of rocks. Should grab a few for my honey. Purdy, purdy. It's amazing the different kinds of moss, and some of it on trees like this sometimes. Almost like a little forest. A little mini forest down in there. I'm going downhill again. Still misting. I get misty. Sorry. I'll stop. No. Oh, this must be the road I seen from up there. Trail this way. Okay. Huh. Little pond, swampy area here. All right. Oh, see what we did here. So I started there, went here. You can go left or you can go right. I went right. Here, that's where I went. Did my duty right there. Walked the little trail up to the Mount Tom. And then got back on trail with the Little Tom. And now I'm right about there. And then, yeah. About halfway or a little over halfway. Swampy area. See, I like all different kinds of landscape and things. It's all beautiful. It's all God's creation. Made it all for us to enjoy. Just gotta take time. Walk down the road here and get back on the trail. I hear a loon again. And frogs. And birds. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Whoa. Something tried to get in my ear. Kind of scares me when that happens. Years ago, I don't know where we were. I think it was just at home. Something flew in my ear. I told my wife. It was stuck in my ear, and she tried to get it out. She couldn't see it. It was deep in my ear, and it was scary. It was after a little bit. It started, I mean, it was right on my eardrum, and it was like banging on my eardrum, and it hurt, and it was loud, and it was like, it was just a tiny little thing, but on your eardrum, it felt like it was a bird banging on it, flapping its wings or something big. Went to the doctor, and the doctor flushed it out eventually, and it was just a tiny little moth or something like that. But now every time something tries to get in my ear, I'm like, no, stay out of my ear. Stay out of my ear and don't go into my mouth. Sorry, that was weird. I thought maybe something was living in there, but looks like somebody put some rocks in there. Well, that's an animal did. Okay, going uphill again here. So I'm doing the trail counterclockwise, and so kind of went up to Mount Tom, about halfway, I think, a little over 2 miles. And now I'm going down towards the lake, and then I turn back up and go up. So it's like a big, kind of an oval, and doing it counterclockwise. And so where the trail starts, where I parked, it's kind of like halfway on the right side of the oval. Go up and then all the way down, and then back up to the middle of the oval. Yeah, something like that. If that makes sense. Hiking club. The password is Mount Tom. That's kind of a neat thing. That couple I talked to, they're doing the hiking club trails. And there's an old mushroom on a tree there. The hiking trails are like specific parts of certain parts of trails in the state parks. So that's what he was saying. They're doing the hiking club part, and it was only 2 miles, but this whole trail is 4, so I'm not sure where they're getting off. But anyway, oh, the birds are so pretty. I lost my breeze, getting warm again. Going uphill. I should have wore shorts. Could have jumped in the lake when I get down there. You know, we'll see. I might actually put my feet in the water. Let's see. I know. They're very ugly feet. You don't want to see it, but I might have to share. We'll see. It's all part of the fun. So yeah, I'm about almost 2.5 miles, almost an hour. So actually, that's pretty good. Hour and a half. Anyway. Okay, correction. It's been 2.5 hours, and I'm at 2.5 miles. So I'm horrible at math. I think that's an hour per mile, which isn't bad, I don't think. Anyway. Hike on. Yay, some downhill. Well, you know, down or uphill's hard. Sometimes downhill is hard too if it's rocky, but if it's pretty level and smooth, it feels good after a while. So pretty, so green, and rocks and stuff. Beautiful birds singing. Chainsaw in the distance. Every once in a while a plane flies over. All those nature sounds. You gotta get way up north, boundary waters, and if you really want to be out, I don't know if I want that much solitude though. This is nice, the state parks and different trails. So many unique places, lakes and rivers and forests and creeks and valleys and prairies, and I don't have to be so far away from civilization to enjoy it. And you don't have to either. I mean, maybe you can't even do this kind of thing. That's why I like to share, so you can experience a little bit of it. But I mean, even a city park, even your backyard, just enjoy the outdoors and enjoy life in general. Cherish every day. Oh, I just love the moss. So pretty. Different shades of green and little trees and bushes and plants, and I keep thinking there's something on the back of my neck, but it's just the knot of my bandana around my neck. Looking for flowers and mushrooms. You know, I am still going pretty slow. It's going to be like 4 or 5 hours, so that's fine. I gotta haven't really seen any mushrooms or flowers yet. Of course, I'm colorblind, so they might be places where I just can't see them show up. Now here's those things on the trees. They're old. Last season's, I don't know what they are, if they're horseshoe or horsive, or they're pretty old. But yeah. Whoa, shaky. But I'm looking for new mushrooms and stuff, but they're hard to see, and then I'm colorblind anyway. You know, well, purple and navy I have a hard time with. They look the same. Really dark green looks like black. Really light green looks like white. You know, pretty much that's my... But the browns and greens kind of blend, so unless it's something real bright, it's hard for me to see it. There's like a pathway down here. Goes down to the road. Actually, a tractor or truck or something coming through. But yeah, it's like a little path way down that way. Looks like it might have been an old road at one time or something. I don't know. You know, I don't know if there's any history in this trail, this park, but a lot of state parks in Minnesota, or all over actually, a lot of history in them. That's really interesting. Banning State Park. My wife Marilyn and I, we hiked 2 of the trails there. One went along the river, And one went, well, it was along the river and then to the waterfalls. It was really pretty. And lots of history in there from old, oh, I don't know what they were, the quarries, rock quarries in there, I think. Quarry, kind of a hard word to say, quarry. Anyway. I don't know what that is. That's pretty. Yeah, some of these might be, you know, beginnings of trees. There might be bushes. There's a lot of different plants to learn. I'm starting to learn some trees. Where are we here? Well, it looks like a little trail goes that way, but this is the main trail. So, okay, this is K. Getting there. So I'm right there. So I went up and right there. Okay. Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's little spur trails, but it doesn't say what that is or where it goes. Sometimes it's neat to take a little spur trail because it goes to an overlook or something neat, but I don't know. Oh yay, we got another uphill. It's nice they're not real long. But they are pretty steep. I don't know. I'll go up here for a minute. A little overlook again. Badger Hill. And a bench. That means a break and a snack. Oh, bench is always inviting. Badger Hill Overlook. Time for a snack. Just over 3 miles so far. Feels good to sit down. Good night. I am taking my time more than I planned, but it's a longer hike for me too, so I got my battery pack charger thing plugged into my phone and it's actually working because it was down to like 30%, and it's actually charging while I'm hiking. I got it plugged in, so alright. More water. I'm drinking more water than I usually do on hikes. A longer one. So I think I brought like 3 liters. I really only drank about 1 liter, so I'm good. Okay, all kinds of stuff in here. Beef jerky. See that? Yeah. Isn't that tasty? Looks kind of blurry. I don't know if the lighting's very good here. Yeah. switch sides here. Whoop. Better lighting? I don't know. Probably care less about my beef jerky. Still blurry. Oh, darn it. I want you to see my beef jerky. You see it? See that jerky? Oh, anyway. Oh, goodness. This feels great. Badger Hill. I don't see any badgers. But the jerky old trapper. There's that big fireball up there. Sun's peeking through. Ah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is a nice hike. It's so neat to see different things on the same trail. And it is early spring yet too, so there's a ton blooming. Lots of green and daisies. And every once in a while I see another color. Won't be long, there'll be more flowers blooming, mushrooms, things. Nice trail. Good hike today. I don't know what kind of tree this is. Look, the branches are all coming out to the left and nothing on the right. And there's nothing growing on it or budding, so it might be dead, I'm not sure. Shagbark hickory, maybe? Yeah. Huh. Neat. Oh, this is pretty. A little pond down here. And a bench to sit and look at it. Looks like the top of a chai tea right there. Yeah, I think chai tea tastes better though. Isn't that pretty? Oh, pleasantly surprised with some nice, pretty overlooks on this trail. Half hour from our house. To do it again with my wife, it'd be fun. We might do a hike later today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. See what she's up for. Oh, that's pretty. Party, party. Going uphill again. I'm tired, and this is a challenge because it's longer than I've done, but I'm doing good. Taking breaks helps. Nice hike today. Okay. All right. Another spur trail here. I don't know where it goes. L. Okay. Oh, okay. So, alright. Started there. Like this, all the way up there. And right here. So, I think that's probably where those other people are crossing over. You go that way and then you're back to the T where I started. But I'm going to keep going down to the lake, back that way, because I want a longer hike. Because I'm doing good. Yeah. Getting close to the 4 mile mark. So I think it's, yeah, going to be 5 miles total. Hey there, little guy. What you doing? Are you enjoying the woods today too? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? It's okay. Cute little chipmunk. I love chipmunks. We used to have a few, but our outside cat usually gets them. So we don't see them much. Ooh, that's pretty. Looks like ferns or something. Okay, so here's Lake Andrew. So this must be where they're working on it. Attention, bike and hiking trail closed ahead. Please follow detour signage to Mount Tom. Okay, so I gotta go that way. I'm gonna go this way a little ways until it's closed. I wanted to get down by the lake, so I think if I take that other way, I should be able to get down to the lake because there's actually a beach area. Pretty to hear the water hitting the shore. Nice breeze coming off the lake, so it's cooler here. I want to get 5 miles anyway, so if it's closed down here, I'll just walk back. It'll be more miles. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm tired, but it feels great. Almost 4 miles. Oh, going downhill. This will be a challenge going up again. Big steps here. Party. Not sure what those are. Birds. I wonder if there's a whole bunch of them. They couldn't be loons, I don't think, that many. Ah. And the sun's peeking through just as I get to the lake. Refreshing. Water's always refreshing and good. Okay. I don't know where it's closed. Oh, there. Okay. That'd be closed. Okay. Have to get down by the water a little bit, and I'll go this way. I'm guessing the detour gets to the little lake area, the beach area too, so. Okay. Now, up here. Okay. Up. 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 Up a daisy. Up a daisy river. Our lake. That is pretty. Oh, the breeze feels nice. Let's have a bench right here. I'm gonna take another break, water and a snack when I get down by the beach, hopefully. Okay. 4 miles, just hit 4 miles. I'm kind of confused here. Okay, so I came from that way, Mount Tom. Office is down there. I think I'll take that trail there. Hopefully I'll lead to the beach area. Oh, okay. I think. Okay, I'm right here. And as the trail runs along the lake, it's closed. But there's a paved trail here, which I'm guessing is this over here. That's the street, the road. That's Mount Tom Trail. And this goes down. Okay. So it's the trail, it's just paved to get down by the lake. This tree is absolutely massive. It's about 5 foot in diameter right there. Just a massive tree. I can't even I can't see the leaves. I'm guessing it's an oak, but I can't see the leaves way up there. Let me see here. No, I don't think it's an oak. I don't know. Anyway. Big old tree. Beautiful sounds of birds and a chainsaw. Okay, so I'm on a road walk because the chunk of trail along the lake and then back was closed. I was hoping to get back on the trail for the last half mile or so, but I don't know if I will. I might just be on the road back to my truck. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. That was cool. You're okay. Are you having a good day on the trail too? Huh? Well, I made it back to my truck. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Okay. 5.5 miles. 4 hours and 15 minutes. I had to go off. And the last half mile or so was the hardest because I was on the road, and that's harder on my back and feet, but because the trail was closed along the lake, but it was still a wonderful hike. Anyway, yeah, do what you can every day to glorify God, to do His will, make a difference in the world, help other people, cherish every day, find joy in every day, pray about everything, do what you can, and just cherish every moment. Anyway, we'll see you next time. The Rambler on the trail. And Sibley State Park. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Well, the video's not over yet. It was a good hike. I'm pretty sure I worked this off.
Mm. 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 Oh my goodness, that's good. Mm. Oh, that's my lip. Mm. 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 I'm sorry, I just had to do this. I don't do this very often. Mm. 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 That's good. I'm gonna finish this off camera for just to be nice to you guys. Anyway, thanks again so much for joining me on this little hike. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.